those of you who have not had a chance to meet me yet, my name is Susie. I'm a new instructor on this channel here. We've got a yoga class today, 30 minutes, nothing crazy. We're gonna work our way to a warrior three pose. I have a block as a suggested material for balance. If you have a block or a stack of books nearby, that may be helpful for you. If you don't have any of that nearby, sometimes having a chair is also helpful. I don't have a block for myself personally, but I do have this nice setup to help balance if I do need. I'm gonna let you take the last minute before we get started to prepare on your mat. Maybe find some stretches. My puppy will be wandering in and out of frame, so unless she gets rowdy, then I'll throw her in the kennel. But her name is Zelda, in case you do see her. That's Zelda. She's a 6-month-old puppy, so just be patient, and I appreciate that. Again, we've got about 1 minute before we begin. Finding any stretches that might feel perfect for you is your only job until we begin. Go ahead and find a mountain pose on your mat at the top of the mat, standing tall, shoulders rolled back. I'm going to start that timer and meet you there. Alrighty. Take a few big deep breaths at the top of your mat. Feeling that chest open wide. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times. Feeling those shoulders open, shoulder blades firing up. Let those eyes close. With every exhale, feel your shoulders drop further away from your ears. As we're standing here breathing, allow your mind to take account of your body. Each breath in, scanning through, finding any discomfort, maybe any tightness. Each breath out, an opportunity to pull away any uncomfortable feelings, sensations, leaving your body nice and refreshed with each breath in and each breath out. Allow your inhale to pull your arms up overhead, big sweeping arms. Exhale, bring them right back down by your sides. Continue breathing, big sweep on up. Exhale by your sides. With every breath in, trying to reach those fingertips a little bit further. Good. With your next exhale, feel those elbows pull down, feeling those muscles right between the shoulder blades. We've got cactus arms with your exhale. Recognize you will be moving at your own pace here, not necessarily keeping in time with me. Feeling that chest expand, shoulder blades heating up. Good. Give me 3 to 4 more breaths here before finding our first swan dive down. Good. Feeling the heat. 2 more breaths here. And with your last exhale, swan dive, lead with the chest. Find your first forward fold of the day. A little bend through the knees might be necessary. Feeling that upper body fold over. Chin to chest, relaxing, big breath out. Feeling your upper body just become heavy in this forward fold. Good. With an inhale, we're going to lift up halfway, flat back. And exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and find yourself in a high plank. From this high plank, we want to tuck our hips up and in, supporting our low back. Fingers spread wide, pressing into our mat, creating space between our shoulder blades. Good. I want you to inhale, reach forward, slowly lower down chaturanga from your knees or toes. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, tuck those toes. Send your hips back, downward dog. Working our way through these sun salutations, slower at first. Everything today is going to start with our left side, playing a little mind trick on you, but also camera-wise, I'm going to be able to face you first for all of these. With every exhale, dropping your heels, pedaling out through the legs. Good. Inhale, eyes come forward. Exhale, step your feet forward, fold. Complete exhale before you inhale, reverse swan back to the top of your mat, finding your mountain. Good. Feeling that heat as you breathe in, sweeping those arms overhead. Exhale by your sides. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift up, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or hop your feet back, find your plank. Good, feeling strong, activating through the core, through the tops of the legs. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, come on forward, lower down, chaturanga. Good, inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, send those hips back, downward dog. Dropping through the heels, pressing through the fingertips, tucking your chin, pressing the shoulders, the chest towards the tops of the legs, feeling the stretch through the shoulders. Good. A big inhale is going to lift your left leg high up into the sky. Bend through that knee. Feel that hip open up nice and wide. Good. Inhale, straighten your leg and bring it right back down to the down dog. Good. Taking your breath nice and slow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bend through the knee. Feel that hip flexor open up. Try to keep equal weight between each hand. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, eyes come forward between the hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet up, forward fold. Complete exhale. Before you inhale, reverse swan all the way up, finding mountain. Good. Taking a time to reset here. Big breath in, sweeping tall and out. We're working through our sun salutation once more. Meeting in down dog. If you want to work your way there at your own pace, by all means. If you want to stick with me, our next exhale, swan dives down, finding that forward fold. Full exhale here before you inhale, half lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hands, hop or step your feet back, find your plank. Good, heels reaching to the back of the mat. Hands pressing into the mat, creating space between the shoulder blades. Good, inhale, come forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes. Send those hips back, downward dog. Good, take a few breaths here. If you need a little rest, drop the knees, find child's pose. We're mentally preparing to work our way into the remainder of our flow. Good, reaching the heels down towards the mat, pressing the chest towards the tops of our legs. Good, when you're ready, a big inhale's gonna lift your left leg high up into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, bringing it through, shifting the shoulders forward. Good, one more time, big inhale up. Exhale down, runner's lunge. We're gonna stay low. Good. Creating a long line from the crown of your head back to your heel. Creating strength through this pose. When you're ready, a big inhale is gonna bring you up, crescent lunge, sweeping those arms up overhead. Sink back into this heel. Staying low through this front leg. Good. When you're ready, exhale, warrior one. This back heel drops down, keeping the shoulders, or hips, shifted forward, arms tall, shoulders squared to the front of your mat. Keep that bend in your front leg. Good. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Those hips shift wide. We sink into it a little bit deeper. Good. Feeling that quad fire up. Eyes reaching forward. Big breaths. Big inhale, reverse warrior, dropping that back arm, lifting our front. Feeling that side body stretch here. Beautiful. With a big exhale, we're gonna cartwheel through, finding side angle. All right, you can stay right here with your elbow on your knee, or you can extend it further down. If you're reaching further down, I need your hip to come with you. All right, so we are low, still straight line from heel to head. It's gonna challenge this left leg a lot more. Good. Drop it low as best you can with this hip. Eyes lifted to the sky. Feeling that shoulder blade open up. When you're ready, exhale this top arm down. Inhale into a crescent lunge. This back heel lifts. And we're tall once again. Beautiful. We're gonna work our way into an airplane and back up to this crescent lunge. Thinking straight line from crown of your head down to your heel. We exhale out, straight line from your heel all the way up to your head. Feel this leg bend. Inhale up, crescent lunge, and exhale back. Your breath is your pace. All right, every breath in and every breath out. Give me 6 to 7 breaths here. We're gonna feel that leg shaking up front. Good. Try to get that straight line, keeping that back leg engaged. Feel that firing up in the back glute. Keep moving, keep breathing. Beautiful. In your next few breaths, we're going to challenge ourselves to find balance in Warrior 3. We're going to airplane our arms back and then lift up, finding that Warrior 3. When you're ready, we're gonna try our best. You have options here. Our hips stay squared to the front of the mat and you're extended right here with that foot back and down. When you feel like you wanna find that challenge, your heel lifts to shift your weight forward to find that balance. I don't want your toe facing me. I want your toe facing your mat. Having that hip squared towards your mat. Think of your entire body like a straight line, a piece of wood. You can't be bringing your upper body down if your leg is still up. Straight 180 from head to heel. Good. Find that challenge wherever you're at today. Abs engaged. Beautiful. And when you're ready, exhale down, finding a mountain pose. If you can hang on to it a couple more breaths, by all means do so. Big breath in, sweeping tall overhead. Exhale, coming right back down. 2 more, big breaths in and out. Last one, big breath in. Exhale, hands down, heart center. All right, we're gonna work our way into a chair pose. Keeping your feet, your knees, your hips nice and close together. We're gonna exhale, drop our hips down, activate through the core, support that low back. I don't want you arching here. Tuck it in, keep it tight. Good. If this is too much for those knees, you can always bring your feet out to the edge of your mat, sitting back with a little less pressure on those knees. Good. Inhale, sweep tall, stand up. Exhale, sink back into that chair. Good. Activating the abs. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, sit. Good. Breathe up and out. Body temperature starting to skyrocket just a little bit. This is our breather. This is our break. Good. Give me 2 more. Big breaths in, big breaths out. And when you're done, we're going to be sitting in our chair nice and low. All right, activating those abs. Chest tall. Maybe even you want to extend those arms overhead. Give me what you can. And with a big exhale, we're going forward fold, lifting the hips, dropping the head. Those legs can be bent or straight, whatever feels right for you today. Good. Completely breathe out. Inhale in, half lift up exhale down, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or hop your feet, find your plank. Go ahead, pressing through the hands, heels reaching to the back of the mat. Go ahead, inhale, come on forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward dog. Good, if you need a little breather, find child's pose. If you're doing well, stay in down dog. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. When you're ready, maybe back in downward dog, dropping the heels, pressing the chest towards the tops of the legs. Weight moving through the entire hand, not just the heels of your hand. Big breath is going to lift that right leg high up into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, coming through. Good. Inhale, bringing it high up into the sky. And exhale, runner's lunge. Stay low. Good. Staying low, feeling all of that weight move into the right leg. Big breath out before we breathe in, crescent lunge. Sinking into that back heel. Nice work. We exhale, open up, warrior one, which means that back ankle or heel just meets the ground. Hips, shoulders, hands stay the same. Good. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Opening that chest, squeezing between the shoulder blades. Keeping your arms at shoulder height. Tucking those hips up and under. We're not arching through our back too much. Eyes reaching over the front of our fingertips. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back arm drops, front arm lifts. Beautiful. Keeping that bend in your front leg as best you can. Exhale, find your side angle, coming down. Again, you can stop here at your knee as long as that hip is in line. Or we reach all the way down. Find your challenge today. Good work. Squeeze that top shoulder blade. Feel that chest open to the side of the room. And when you're ready, exhale down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Feeling strong here. Exhale, arms back, airplane. Finding that straight line from heel to head. Good. Inhale up, crescent lunge. And move with your breath here. Give yourself 8 to 9 breaths here. Inhaling up, exhaling, airplaning back. Good. Finding that challenge wherever you can make it. Maybe it's sinking a little bit lower. Beautiful. Feeling that front leg starting to shake. Big deep breaths in and out. Good. 2 to 3 more breaths here for me. Good. On that last inhale, when you're ready, finding that warrior three, finding that balance on the front leg. Maybe you have a little bend, maybe we're tall. Either way, you are 180 degrees between the crown of your head and your heel. As that heel lifts, the weight shifts forward. If you have your block, would be where that balancing comes in handy. Having the hand on your block out front. Your goal is to keep those hips squared to the mat. I don't know if you can see, but my back leg is super shaky. Good. Giving me what you can. I want your best efforts today. If you've had enough, find a forward fold. If you have a few more breaths in you, keep working, keep holding, keep breathing. Then when you've had enough, meet me in a forward fold. Beautiful. Taking time here. Relaxing through your upper body. Maybe even grabbing on the elbows, hanging out in ragdoll. Go ahead and release those arms. Big exhale out. When you're ready, inhale, half lift up. Exhale down, bend the hands, or bend the knees, plant the hands, sorry. Find your plank. We're feeling strong, we're feeling long. Inhale, come on forward and slowly lower down, chaturanga. Good, inhale, up dog or cobra. And we're gonna breathe here for a couple breaths. Pressing through the hands, feeling that extension through the front, that stretch. Trying to get the shoulders out from our ears so we're not hanging out here. We're tall, we're lifted. Trying to get those thighs and knees off the ground if your low back can handle it. And when you're ready, exhale, lower down. Send your hips back into a child's pose. Taking some breaths here just to recover, recuperate. Bring those hands to the left side of your mat. Feeling a little side body stretch. Big inhale's gonna bring it center, reaching those fingertips forward. And a big exhale over to the left side, or right side of your mat, apologize. Feeling that stretch from your hip all the way through, maybe even to your pinky. Good. Inhale, come back center. Bring those hands right up underneath your shoulders. Finding a tabletop position. Abs engaged here. We've got a flat back. Inhale, lifting the chin, dropping the hips. And exhale, finding cat pose, tucking the hips, tucking the chin, rounding through the spine, creating space between the shoulder blades. Good. Inhale the cow, dropping, lifting, stretching. Good. And switch to cat. Exhale out. Beautiful. Work your way between cat and cow. A few more times, whatever feels right for your body. Finding that neutral spine when you are ready. Good. When you have had enough, neutral spine. We're gonna shift our hips over, bring our feet around front and work our way to our backs. To do so, grab on right behind your knees. Roll it on back, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Start by giving your knees a big ol' hug. Maybe rocking side to side, front to back. Whatever feels good for you. This is the end of your yoga practice, not mine. If your body needs a couple stretches, you do have a few minutes here. If you are good to go, slowly lower those knees down. Keep your feet wide to the edges of your mat, and we're going to windshield wiper them side to side, getting the stretch through the side of our legs, making sure that our breathing is still going in and out, feeling that body temperature come down, that heart rate slow down. Breathing is becoming easier. Take the last few moments here, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe your hands are resting on your stomach. Maybe they are resting on the ground beside you. Just take some time to breathe. Allow your eyes to close. Take a moment to scan through your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Just to spread appreciation for each muscle in your body, for getting you through not only today's practice, but through each and every day. If you're ready to move on with the remainder of your day, roll on off to one side, finding a fetal position. Take a few breaths here, letting your body settle in before pressing on up into a nice, easy seated position at the front of your mat. Letting those hands rest on your knees. Sit back into your sit bones. We're not leaning forward, shoulders stacked on top of hips. Melt your hands down by your hips and inhale, sweep up overhead, coming down heart center. Thank you for taking time for yourself this afternoon. You absolutely deserved it. Namaste. Thank you for joining today, being patient with the dog. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.